anyame 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗘 ade ache bi adofo de rade ase se ye ko ye naso na yenim ye ho so hwe onyankropon ototorobonsu a woto nsu gu biara sase so odeboye niu ohuti niu onyiyi mukra anope ye de rade ase se ya sori wo ye na so waka empire boba akope na me bo mo se enne bibia wo de wonsa beso mu bia enye yie wo Yesu dinemo amen yenhye ye hunkran ansa ya hyase kra.
Okay, so we'll take our scripture reading from Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. Philippi bia wulula icho ni je nyoka je kuku ni je nyoma ke iten ni ikaneo ake eja ake siumoni a sumojio fe moni a fejio nyomoji moni chuo fe ye nyemling boni le itawo. And then the English also reads that, for it is God who works in you to will and to act according to his good purpose. The word of God.
Thanks be to God, for it is God who works in you to will and to act according to his good purpose. Dear friends, it must only be God that must be allowed to work in the inside of you. Onyankopon pe ana obema ne ho kwan se ontina mu no mra mu. And the good news is that if God comes into you, then he makes sure that his will is acted upon you. And when his will is done, he also makes sure that he acts according to what he has purposed for you. Say radical ona say radi to mu dia. And you no chere wo kwan e ma wo de wadwene esi nia wo no awurade pese wo ye ema. I don't know what lives in the inside of you, but this morning I encourage only one thing: the Spirit of God. Let the Spirit of God live in the inside of you, and once he lives in the inside of you, then he's going to make sure that you act according to his purpose. Say ready to mudia and you be boaw na wetumi ayenia opese woyo. Erade nka ho, erade nhyiraw, erade ma ne ni onyam emra wo so anopei medi kan bompa se bibia wo de won sabe so mu bia no enye yie ewo Yesu denimo.
Amen.
Na set the agenda for the whole of Ghana. Ene una oteso.
Ene Ghana. And what was a kind of story we were saying? Conference for SC omu strike.
Ya doctor for no.
And no only see patients at hospital hona or my stranded just a moon or moon so munchen doctor so munko baby fufu and na yes say yembi said doctors no and ombeba and say omumba.
All right, so we have the latest news for you and rather kind we'll tell you what the latest news is. All right, so to our second agenda.
The second story, but I have to say is because I'm setting the agenda for the whole country.
Please do.
Now, Kinky Prize, a call for man, I said, "Eh, baby, Dana."
So we'll be some there, and well,
when they cast same way.
Yet now, say, because I'm not minya and to was you, baby, I told Docono. Some corner. We'll give you the full details. Baby, Docono boy, any baby, Docono, dear, a wasser, but we'll give you the full details when we sit for this. But you clearly have the question of the day, so let's go.
Question of the day is what should Ghana's development plan focus on? In the bisa say Ghana, the future plans, then they will say say as a country we want to do. Ebia a education, ebia a health, ebia a Greek, ebia sector bia of share, a bit me aboye no. Ofrea ubetimi actually waging it was so
interesting. So actually for a long time we have all been advocating for a national strategic plan, a bipartisan plan. In Ghana you want to share be a yedisi wama dachima a DNA essential. What should be that eclectic plan that roots in everybody? So today when you pick up your phone, remember your first is to answer the question, what should Ghana's development plan focus on? And now to the brain game.
And the brain game ewo beside the pomuding abrel and have so insurance minutes. We are the agro betwaso. It's not bioma asem kesiye and as I'm kesi so no. And then Thursday, you know that Thursday is the
so yes,
the hot seat on
and
Thursdays.
so for the topic on 𝗟𝗏𝗘, we are going to be looking at Ghana at 67. What should be the priorities for the nation's development blueprint? Ghana at 67. What should be the priorities for Ghana's national development blueprint? And as usual, we are going to have our father, Most Reverend Professor Emmanuel K. Asante, our friend Peter Wonders, and the ever glittering 𝗟𝗏𝗘 to be here, and we'll discuss all those things together. Remember, you are part of the discussion. Edu baby I to me free na ebisa. All right.
Enti yenko didwa embra.
Yenko.
Enti ye didwa idie na ye ko dano for ho. Dano say or motor insurance policy ma or contractors or risk or marine insurance into we exporter now we importer. There's the time for you to also insure yourself and that of any goods that you bring into the country or you try to export out of this country. And I think so public liability insurance policy. And not sure say who business be and I say who a particular place a public place in Kofo back echo. Not just say we say to me insure that building any near me woman in send a bear ubiba now a beer or sleep people now both from 99 a any yaka crabia who could this ask now beat me at the aquasheni panel ube who or more ewo usu behind the Presbyterian church ewo on crying her.
All right, so to your university of choice, the Methodist University, say ope addition, nipa kon kanya addition a guarantee of future there. Then we ask that look nowhere, come to the Methodist University, come and have a plan prepared for next semester, so that all those who didn't get admission in all the other universities, we are there to help and guide you. We say Methodist University, excellent morality and service.
I think so. You can't Adrian Sema na ye ko sankofa natural spices make I shall say. Opesa udidi na unya ahoden. Niyama umdegu sashemu na there are antioxidant properties natural. It comes in a natural state in the patcho. Salt in preservatives be in bibi ni why they are can one send a beche and an lifespan beche kakra into we there. It comes in a natural state and to just get a sachet for yourself. Opesa o toby brains so numbers our television set so pick here bit to me from we a restaurant I'll bit me from good prices now with me at the year with Diane pepe.
All right, into Adriane ayanwa a share is si hwa mu enuanu nuro eye kama wudia ebema wo honam esisi wo ho so de ene eye KFK Foods anopei mo munye fasting de ene mo nko na munko di breakfast we so lunch tua ana afa enwumre dinner afa kra de ese wo kofia utimiji take away di bi koma ebusuafo KFK Foods omo eye Wesley Towers Methodist for edan ya wo masi ne fe no abansoro na se ho na no eye KFK Foods omo ho oko community 25 so a omo ho kama. Please call KFK Foods and negotiate some good pricing with them. Please call my name. As for today, call my name. 5% discount will be given to you.
Okay. Into the Methodist Investments and Properties Limited. And property be a person will be managing now. MIPL for Ewo Homa, Ope Kasok, Ede Achew Sofo, Ope Sleep In, Ope Bibia, Efa Asofodi, especially Muntari Shemudie. And the MIPL na ene woho edema Ope African Prince na Sofo Ashi, Pese Pama of a fair, Oko MIPL for her Ometumi Ayama, Ope souvenirs, Ope anniversary clothes. Ope Lacoste t-shirts, Bibia Pacho. Call MIPL for her Omo Grant House adjacent the Holy Spirit Cathedral Adabraka, Accra.
Hey, yes, Nancy will be pebisia or Kobo Bisia will baby. Baby or call ye nimun crofo no ye nim baby musika ni fi. Okoko boy. What this CK share a year jumoimua any nenu nansa sikaya shedabi. Yen penesa o Bobisia will baby ye nim baby musika ni free. Ye di yen setim so say kum we de mona mo be ya man multi credit for na yes anoma nyina omdo ye ombo besia nsi hunu kuma bi okwa ye ntia o ya hofafu bi e no be kasa we are chiro de upese udu sika no kra be ye no ye ma afutu eka ho ye multi credit de omobo besia wo sika bi so apese ukokora utumi e de ekokomom multi credit they are the loans people, but remember you can also save with them.
And na me pese me chia Methodist Hospital ewo winchi eno a o me hwe eno na o say o say Miss Nana Reverend when I'm so Reverend there Reverend nam top ho say no na your sixth floor.
Oh okay.
Enti na Reverend was top enti good morning to ENT specialist for and now mo ye ECG nad. In fact the whole of the Methodist Hospital in Winchi yes say good morning and thank you so much for always watching.
All right, thank you. We are hanging around. Yeah, but you better not say na you didn't come over there. So see you soon.
KFK Foods is an award-winning world-class restaurant with over 10 years experience in both local and continental dishes. We render services for parties, cafeteria services for schools and hospitals, individuals, corporates and institutions, as well as groups who want to treat their partners to delicious meals and services. We have all local and international dishes including banku with tilapia, fufu with light soup, fried rice with grilled or fried chicken, assorted fried rice, fish with chips, noodles and spaghetti, pizzas, pastries, shawarma, beef and chicken sauces. All kinds of breakfast baskets in Accra. Locate us at the Ambassadorial Enclave on the first floor of the Wesley Towers at 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. In Tema, locate us at Community 25 Annex, where the event center is located at 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. from Monday to Sunday. For all orders, call us on 0244 637647 or WhatsApp us on 050 33171153. KFK Foods, you deserve it.
Sana yenima, sese idie, sankofa natural spices adarumanti. Jabehu ni senti. Yam fire pomodi ni agobio. Ghana fu ni age. Efri say, ya your local spices. Na ya frafra dia ya sankofa natural spices. And what dance die ni die? Draw su bebre. Tie. Dia fufuro kafa sankofa natural spices.
As a busy career woman, I save so much time now. Me trick garlic. When Tiani ade ewa asenkamu you, sankofa natural spices at some breast super. Na me de gumi jollof mu. Ne me still ahuduma. Emane dance.
Darling, the barbecue they go on, and with sankofa natural spices, I'm started at one time. And my name is dead.
Rekese, I was sankofa natural spices modid. Me de yemi soups na. Me customers into me huja. Eti debia na me choba higher.
Na fufuro cry ye dia beka ho. Sankofa natural spices. Didi.
COVID tiger nut powder. Yakofa ediaba. Wey if you COVID organic foods for ensem. Ye ka ho asem no. Eye atadie ya tadua. Ane ya hata. Ye wie ne esi debi. Ye di fam fidiem ni ya yam. Enti bibiye wombia no. Eye organic ankasa. Le ye ka ni say ne so no. Ede. Oyo bema oyo ba na wutie. Wofu ede wanimu no. Esomro so. Woni maame papa bi wo wasitre yare bi anase moja broso anase moja ne krenti ni liefu sane a mesro COVID tiger nut powder enu achi no ye ka ne say ya ye ntua wo a oyo ba tan na wo ma bo friend fo wo hia ni fu so pa e wo se wonya bi na ba betimi afre afaso 0244 78 76 39 and 0558 400 265. COVID tiger nut powder. Akoya ne 2 in 1. It's winya bitwa. O tu tikren no. O tu hunwe. Eya poki papa e na odi ama wo.
Se dwedi enkratui. FDA ahwehwem age atom se eye.
enti yasan atena se derosu ena yedure. Ya ba ne de ya ba ya betna si enne insem ewo internet so ena afi so program krata mu nyina ene yede ni na ebe ba be somo yesan ewo ha live on Facebook as well, WTV Ghana. I think so Methodist Church Ghana platform so over to me asheyen ewo ho anapa we Martin kase more Canada and I think so North America nyina anapa we mo hwe China for so anapa we mo hwe. Say good morning to you all. Afe, good morning. This is special greetings to a group of persons are ene Guso Ewo Wesley Towers. Michael Asante, a team leader, chief eye specialist. Nyameche, and also team Nihu George Gam, or a urology ward assistant. Rosemary or OPD, Dr. Daniel, medical officer, Dr. Julita, and also a dentist. Nana Ado, or a dental assistant. Princess ANS, Gina Ewo lab. Desmond is lab. Fatih or your nurse, Mr. Okran administration, faculty driver, OA Afensu ENT specialist. You say good morning. Mo boy juma papa yeda sepa. Se mo free wenchia ba be dru akra.
All right, so kudos to the medical team from the 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Methodist Hospital. We understand you are still having a second day at the Wesley Towers. Amen. For all the work you do, especially your sacrificial mood. Now, afe yenko yen first story for the day now, and we brought to our viewers the fact to say, G adokota for woman se omobeti etua atunte sukoko achre womo kachrom so womuntu emfiri baby a yede amomo so omontena. So there is a reverse osmosis to this. So let's go to Cath doctor strike. Management says concerns have been addressed, and let's see what these concerns are and how have they been addressed.
Okay, so management of the 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Teaching Hospital has announced that the accommodation concerns raised by doctors of the facility have been addressed after a meeting with stakeholders. On Wednesday, members of the 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Doctors Association ceased their duties to seek accommodation following eviction from their bungalows. This action resulted in patients at the facility being left without medical care, causing frustration. A meeting was held between the hospital's management, the striking doctors, officials from the Lands Commission, and a representative from the Denyamid Redevelopment Committee, where it was stated that the issue has been resolved. Now, the public relations officer of the 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Teaching Hospital, Kwame Frimpong, noted that all the issues that have been raised have been addressed. The alleged harassment by the developers have also been addressed. It says, meanwhile, the leadership of the 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Teaching Hospital Doctors Association has indicated that it will convene a meeting with its members to discuss the next steps.
All right. Inti say yefi 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Government Hospital I Methodist for dia. Na afi ya bowura eye Kumase na yekoji 𝗟𝗏𝗘 Teaching Hospital eye the largest referral hospital, tertiary hospital wo Kumase na eno na ebeto odwa se eye adokotafo a wo bungalow bi e de amom so mo ntena mu no mo nya adwuma no private developer bi ba ya wo se wo muntu adan a order from above. Na doctor for is okay, ye de ebetu na mum ye nya adwuma ye kwone akwakope dan na ye ne yebusuafo yatena mu enti ye keka de na eye Wednesday atwemu de omo ama adwuma omo so omo kwakope dan na we na ebe ye wenchi kakra mpanifo eba mu se a doctor for nsensami se ya nhwe na ya nkande a ene o nyina beko strike omo beti atua na wo matena ase omo nya adwuma ye ne koba ne se penifo afre meeting ene eye aban aye asoye hwe apomodene na afi so ye private developer ene a doctor for ewo eye gi wo mu nkabomuku ewo ho ye Doctors Association no o matena ase ana o madi nkomo ma o mato adwen ama sese de ntiase aba ti sese de o mo so o mate ase ye say de oboni friend no alternative solution no yenye bi amomo ama say yenye baabi a yede wo moko say doctor for benya baabi de omuti ato na omo keka say mra edi anim no omo behwe na enhyehyeye no nyina akọ kama nti say de strike na ama so doctor for ye adwuma obi a person ko gi anope ko enko kase ane say doctor for eko dabi obi anko hospital nko hwe na pomudene. So it's good news. Yes, say Sebio said Tachrema any esse enya asemo wo mo ka isan say ejaba any number nyina na enya asemo enti na koba no saade ana ye kose we are actively seeking to resolve its health ministry is what is saying on the ECG ultimatum to some 91 hospitals ayetwa omokaniemu tin. Not just a hospitals ni bibiri de kawo yo 80 Ministry of Health omo kan bibi actually ECG for then omo kana.
The Ministry of Health has responded to the warning issued by the Electricity Company of Ghana to 91 hospitals urging them to settle their outstanding bills within 72 hours or face disconnection. The Public Relations Officer of the Ministry, 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗘, said the ministry is diligently working to ensure that appropriate actions are taken. Now, plans, he noted, are underway to meet with the heads of these hospitals to explore possible solutions, including reconciliation processes. Mr. Ofe acknowledged that some payments have been made, but said the outstanding debts must be settled. He therefore assured the ministry is earnestly addressing the issue to prevent any disconnections. Meanwhile, a total of 91 health facilities across the country owe a combined outstanding amount of 261 million Ghana cedis to the ECG. They include the 𝗟𝗡𝗡 Teaching Hospital in Accra, the 37 Military Hospital in Accra, the Ridge Hospital in Accra, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Mensah government hospitals in the Ashanti region, 𝗏𝗏 Teaching Hospital in the Volta region, and the 𝗟𝗡𝗏 Government Hospital in the Eastern region. This action is part of ECG's broader strategy to recover customer debts and strengthen its operational capacity.
All right. Eye beye mfie mienu ni ana ECG edi ababetu dwa. Eye aban dwumeku a ehwe enyinamoso ene ehon totoye. Eye wo mopani owura Dubiuk Mahama ano no ankasa edi animu na nwom omoto ne se ye ni abre ko no ne se obi a ode ECG ka bi omso ombetwa wo kanemu tinton tan na ye na akoba ne se wo moye omunhwehwe mu no eye hospitals bi soso keka ho a ehye Ministry of Health asia na abobo odi ne amiken 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 ka ho kolobu ka ho chese eye mantem hospitals esusu nyina de obi aka ho na no na akoba ne se ya tro mo se within 72 hours they say nya de a wo ma ba betu e ka wo mo de ECG ye beba ho plier o say ye screwdriver ye de betwa eye kane anim ye na be me se Ministry of Health so atokakra amane ECG yesrew ye die betumi bia se eka ye de wo no ye beba betu akakra efiri so se de be ya ayafo ene womo ko hospitals akwakoje ayarehwe no womo ho enko edwamu enti na ye keka. That is what has happened to the consent that we have all raised, that the Ministry of Health will run quickly to the aid of these hospitals and help. The news is that they are going to be helped, but as to whether it will hasten as it is, yin to minka. But ultimatum no, bibi. And if you hospitals in this one,
it started with senior
secondary schools. No, they say about hospitals.
Eco Parliament.
Okay.
Eco Parliament.
Okay.
And as I say, Assembly do Ministry of Health. In the ministry, be able to need
Omo media houses.
Yenkaho.
Dabi. Yeah, no had the WTV. All right. So let's now go to my favorite story of the day. Kenke prices are going down due to increased availability of maize. This is what the Agric Minister is saying.
Is that your favorite?
It's my favorite story because I'll have a rebuttal for the minister. Yeah, me was send a catcher minister. So
so
it's our favorite story. All right, let's see the story now.
So the Minister for Food and Agriculture, Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗡, says there has been a significant decrease in maize prices due to an abundance of maize in the market as part of the Planting for Food and Jobs program. So the 𝗟𝗡𝗡 MP stated that kenkey prices have decreased generally across the country with an average price of 2 cedis in some areas. He acknowledged variations, stating the possibility of finding kenkey between 2 cedis and 5 cedis. Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗡 highlighted efforts to increase rice production through partnerships with companies like Yara, resulting in a surplus of rice in various regions. He also mentioned a surplus of maize on the markets, which has attributed to the reduction in kenkey prices. Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗡 reassured the public that his administration has been successful in reducing food inflation across the country. He said, there is a lot of maize out there too, and if you look at the price of maize on the market, it tells you that there is a lot of it out there, and that is why the price of kenkey is going down.
The minister,
the average is about 2 cedis and 3 cedis. I can get you kenkey for 2 cedis. I can get you kenkey for 4 cedis. I can get you kenkey for 5.
The minister, dear, yen ye di kenkey minister, anka minister so dear. Nka association no dear nka be me say ya bank Christian say ufi unya fro be no pe na o price so na o de wani kire nkwati akwan na me say St. Peters na ufi hope na chese abitifi kwan na wo ye ato aso enti nka na association but minister na oka say Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗡 oye minister ohwe kuayoso ono no say de planting for food and job wa yera His Excellency Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ede ba ye na mamu isue aboa pa ma say de abura ba uko dwaso aburo kra de ye de hwo etimi tam aburo bag baako na ye de ama sefa kofi ne bo fufufufufu eni nti say de dokono ne bo ayefo uko na ukoto dokono ntiminya dokono kra 2 Ghana cedi cedi ni mienu ebi kra timinya cedi no miensa na cedi ni 90 na Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗡 say dokono ne bo ye den kra wodwa so cedi no enan eno na enra isan se minim se ye beba TV afidie su intemeto me bo ase anadwo no ene enkran ba bi ton dokono nyina mi wura ho na manya 2 cedi
unya say
the lowest of the kenkey in some very low income areas was 3 Ghana cedi.
Yema omeko.
Oh meko na meko no fia bi.
En na mpese mbisa minister say o say maize bo aba forma. Omo di meko kakra jeni kakantos kakabetwi meko no. Omo to ne 3 cedi no munya fa so be. 3 cedi no me
oh debi musa so. Me first ya chemu mienu. And minister we there evidence-based journalism na ye wo WTV ha.
No, he should come again.
We dear minister.
Minya shompo say you do Jamestown bukum. Hompo a sebi o. Eduane boy for kakra. I'm not sure we'll get even 2 cedis there. But you see the issue of the agric ministry na nkasa I mean I say because say some time back no omu can say a whole bunch of plantain 7 cedis. Me wa come market is one
more tricky. So maybe we'll ask say you didn't come on so far me here but maybe the pocket of the politician and where the politician shops, especially when the politician is in power, are different from where the ordinary person shops.
And software Santi Global.
Oh, software okay.
And
software Global neighbor. Ye baby side software Global so minim so di dokono pa na.
Maybe say konde dokono ba ko say. So I don't can say on tangina kwa hu nto dokono. But Osman nti baby say Osman ni pa na ya say.
Yo nti yenko ye nuanom ye papa no ye nanom ene ye janom a ewo eye esoro ho no ho a Yana reaffirms his rejection of plans to rename Tamale Airport after Yakubu Tali. So what is the full story now?
The king of Dagbon, Yana Abukari Muhammad II, has reaffirmed his rejection by the decision by the president to rename the Tamale International Airport after the late paramount chief of Tolong. The late 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗘 was an educationist and regarded as the founding father of the New Patriotic Party. While presenting the 2024 State of the Nation address on Tuesday, February 27, in Parliament, President 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗘 announced the renaming of the Tamale International Airport after the late Tolon chief. Following the announcement, the Yana, among other several stakeholders, have expressed their displeasure and subsequently announced his rejection of the president's unacceptable idea. The Yana, in a statement, warned of dire security implications if such a decision was implemented by the president and his government. However, Yana was still proclaiming his disagreement with the decision. The paramount chief of Tolon, Major Retired Suleiman Abubakar, led a delegation of other Abudu chiefs to the Jubilee House to thank the president for the decision. In a bid to address the controversy and quell the rising tension, the National Security Minister, Albert Kandapar, visited the region over the weekend to hold a closed-door meeting with the Yana at the 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗏 Palace in Yindi. The Yana firmly repeated his expression of disappointment with the president's decision.
Yuna yeko yenuanumu a ewo esro no ho yem brothers and sisters. Eye ohene popro ohene pon a oda eye Dabon ano. The king of Dabon Yana Abukari Mahama otosumienu ono na woni ninuanum na hemfo nketoa na chiamenum ene nananom atrankonwafo bi akwakodu Jubilee House na omokoya eno ne sen won tena se yemo munsu ne bi san se nananom we na we de mo ba ya mo ba ne sen nana ebe kasa wo se nka ye nkura ne bone na emom anano ana ye kenkan eye budget ye te se wo se ode eye Tamale Airport eba abeto eye yen hini ya na tolu ana tali ana o ka to aso aka se eyampa de nka yaje atum se nka obeye ne sa but nana yesrew se ukoye ne sa ebia ne de menteme ho ase bia ba esane se yenim se eye Tolon nan Yakubu Tali nana na oye MPP founding father CB enti se wode ni din ekokoto so a ebi so omo a omo wa amanyoku fufuro so ebi ana bia omo ante omo ho ase ti nana we die nka yesrew se nka eyampa wa hye ye de hye nu onyam na emum nka yensan nwene ho biem enti na ye ka eye ya na Abukari Mahama otosumienu se ana odi akwakoto Jubilee House enimu se nka be ya anka ya papa His Excellency onwe ho mienu na won hwe sede obetumi a sede be ya emfa menteme ho asibia emma ebiemu. Now, so I think we can do the very last story. Oh, last but one. So, current climate change will negatively affect cocoa production target, and this is what Cocoa Board is cautioning the entire nation. The story, please.
Ghana Cocoa Board fears the current weather conditions as a result of climate change may negatively affect the country's cocoa production target of nearly 500,000 metric tons. According to its chief executive, 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗘, the country is likely to experience a marginal change in product quality if the changes persist. In recent times, the Ghana Meteorological Agency has warned of extreme dry weather conditions in some parts of the country, and the industry has been impacted heavily by the illegal mining activities. Mr. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘 said this is worrying and believes this has worsened some challenges facing the sector, including a swollen shoot disease. Climate change is affecting us globally, and recently it has also brought what we fear to refer to as El Nino, which is a weather condition that brings extreme high conditions. El Nino comes with severe harmattan or excessive rainfalls, which becomes problematic for cocoa trees.
All right. A year Krachia was a year Cocoa Board, so a year Ura Joseph 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗏 Wanona or the Cocobobi Atogana for any cocoa equiafo. Ye na walker say cocoa equiafo, ye janomini and nanom said ye we moon sacra ye na yono. Yan we ya afia yesimu cocoa ni chano, a beye dene pies and say we moon sacra yano and ye cra and ma cocoa ni dia cocoa ni any cocoa nicha. Na de a trap in sunumukra and say ye anonom ya de ya abe so hapa entina ye Quarcoo aso ye so a say ana ora Joseph Boahengedu odiato ye Ghana fo nyina ni Quarcoo ekuafo so enti koba no sa dia na we are carrying the last one, murder of 𝗟𝗓𝗘 owner dismissed, the HR manager and girlfriend identified as primed suspects allegedly. But what is the full story?
The Wa District Court was full to the rafters. Hardly was there even a blade space to walk through the crowd in the courtroom hearing the case of the murder of the Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, aka 𝗟𝗓𝗘 owner Eric Johnson. Leading the prosecution, Chief Superintendent of Police Abdullahi Ahmadu first informed the court of the change in the charge sheet. He also prayed the court for 4 of the 7 of the suspects to be discharged and acquitted. Mr. Ahmadu concluded by saying that the prosecution has incontrovertible evidence showing that the prime suspect, Elisha Mahama, connived with his girlfriend Belinda Miller to kill Mr. Johnson. So it is said that Mr. Mahama was the former human resource manager of the hotel and was sacked on February 9 together with his girlfriend, who was a front desk officer of the facility, and 4 others. He was sacked for allegedly having multiple sexual relationships with more than 4 female employees of the hotel, which resulted in fighting and unhealthy rivalry among the female workers, hereby impeding work at the hotel. Then the hotel manager later rescinded his decision to sack 26-year-old Belinda Miller, who was a national service person. So it is said that Belinda was asked where the master key to Mr. Johnson's room was, and then Elisha Mahama entered Mr. Johnson's room and stabbed him, leaving him naked in a pool of blood.
So sad, so sad. Eye Nancy near Betty say, Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, 𝗟𝗓𝗘. Yatu ni din kra internet so ni social media so say 𝗟𝗓𝗘 Dubai ebeto dwa say owura wo hwe hotel ni so no obi akọwọ ne sekan ekunu ya mu efi atiasefo asase so ebeto dwa ye nyina na anya ye de kra ye nyina etwa adwo wo mu ombesun ye esun ye na aba beto dwa say police fo nsa kan papa bia ye fra no Mahama ana oye HR manager Emma Cozy Hills na ekoba ne se papa ya wanya ni baby ko ise de Quarcoo for Chief Superintendent of Police Abdullahi Ahmadu Ali Chewu o chirechire mu wo court no yesi papa yi na di ne bo anwo no na de enti ne yi na di yesi papa yi abayo bi obehunu bia na nani bo no pre na nani bo no pre ani ma no won se untumi nyesa ha ye hotel tinye obi obeba bia na ubehunu a wani bebo prepre ye man won no ne bo anwo no so okoso aye ye ne yi na di no anya ne de ano ne na kanchema baako eye nhihwe se sa papa yi manager ene ye beyi na free atasefo asase so said ye na echirechire mu okenkan se papa yi ehwi wo ekọ papa yi fia akọ no sekan awon sekan we allegedly said ye Quarcoo for Chief Superintendent Quarcoo ewo court no say de ye see ewura Mahama former HR manager one na kanchema nyina omo ye nhihye hu kodi ewu boni omo waban kukumu a yegusu mu to omo ano. Enti said na me to aso America allegedly na obisu kasegu masumu allegedly na chese allegedly chese asam no wo court enti no ye kan de akase wo court nyamua ye de Chief Superintendent of Police oye prosecutor aban Quarcoo ya ogina mu ebo Quarcoo na no di sem na yeso yenya bi was already sharing so king kan achiremo kama. All right, so we move straight to the newspapers, and now you want to welcome your guest.
Rachel, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Na.
Are we still in Accra?
Today, I have decided to move out of my comfort zone to the 𝗟𝗘𝗘 region.
Okay.
Leke.
Madaku.
Mofo.
Mafon, yes, that's it. So today, the 14th day of March 2024, Kuwakata Yade Shase daily graphic na on the Abana headline concerning yesterday's Ghana apprenticeship program, which was launched, 50,000 to receive job skills. Agric Ministry rolls out Planting for Food and Jobs 2.0 in ISHS. Stanchart projects $1 trillion African exports by 2035. Way and a war daily graphic Kowa Kratemu. You do daily guide Kowa Krata. So government sponsors 50,000 in apprenticeship. SKP Chinese bribed prison officers with KFC and 1,000 Ghana cedis. Nigerian gets 10 years for human trafficking, and manager and girlfriend plotted and murdered 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 Dubai owner. Way a war, page 7 of Daily Guide Kowa Kratemu. You do the Chronicle Kowa Krata. So they say they are the spear of the nation. Kratafa Edikaino. Margins Group wins hearts of MPs for production of quality Ghana card. Over 100 billion Ghana cedi of Ghana's debt linked to forex fluctuations. Vice President to launch system to issue Ghana card number at birth today. Into way and now the Chronicle Kowa Kratemu. Yet to us why you do the Daily Dispatch. They say factually reliably factual. Kratafa Edikaino. Ghana's energy transition focused on green and clean energy. A year Dr. Opoku Prempeh Ena Oka saying Court told how prime suspect and girlfriend allegedly murdered 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 Dubai owner. Electoral Commission and NDC fight over drone deployment on December 7, 2024. Until we have a picture of Jean Mensah and John Mahama right there at the front page of the Daily Dispatch. Yedu Kowa Krata, the new crusading guide. So Kratafa Edikaino, let's have confidence in Bawumia's vision for economic development, says Paul Chum Berima. Vice President to launch Ghana card at birth today. Asenso Boakye pays tribute to late Ochem Abuaje. Owusubem Paflays Mahama over Dumso politics. And finally, YEA equips 21,000 youth in construction and brick production. Way and award the new crusading guide Kowa Kratemu. Yet to us I do Supreme newspaper on the Abana headline. YEA kicks off training of 21,000 youth in brick production and construction. NADMO and ECOWAS launch flood relief assistance program. Takwa Goldfield School Complex emerges winners in 2024 Western Region Inter-District JHS quiz competition. 𝗟𝗏𝗡 Foundation brings hope to brilliant but needy students in Tema East. And finally, Sami Awuku elected Vice President of African Lotteries Association. Way award page 5. Ewosa Kowa Krata. So you do the anchor Kowa Krata. So on the Abana headline, angry Bompieso chiefs warn Goro boys for attacking government's newly launched community mining. Bawumia visits alien YOLO actor called Drogba days after his wife donated to KK Kabobu. 3 Chinese thugs in court for torturing compatriot with a metal bar. And NLA boss elected Vice President of African Lotteries. No award, page 3 of the Anchor newspaper. Yet Twaso Kowa Krata Yeduso a graphic showbiz. Business analyst. Gimpa Business School alumni call on GJA president. Inflation drops to drops to 23.2% for February 2024. EC engages GPCC ahead of 2024 election. Position yourselves for future eventualities. ECOWAS bank president to business leaders. And finally, Parliament summons Transport Minister over $20 charge by GACL. And no award, page 3 of the business analyst. Quarcoo Chato graphic showbiz. Kwatafa Edikaino, kill before it grows into a monster. Oswald on sensational panditry. Kafui Danku Onoso Katrene colleagues use celeb status for positive impact. And finally, contemporary consumers not ready for deep lyrics. Article 1 musician and all can say graphic showbiz. Winti and ahana yede in Quarcoo ABC.
You, Mr. Joy, that's the say, or the insema and work Quarcoo Abraya and Apawi. When you try one by your bar, you better not say, na. Yeah, hey,
but answer the brain game everywhere
and
just as we always do every day, and that's so a cross symbol ashafo a cross symbol you wow unimni dino just send the name to the correct
Is it what I am seeing?
This is not a tortoise. Agama lizard. No, this is not Agama lizard. So if you know the correct answer,
production room,
me can say tortoise and casampo.
Tortoise, no, nah. No.
So
if you know the correct answer, send the answer to the WhatsApp number you see on your screen.
All right. Thank you very much. So our viewers, the Adinkra symbol for the days right on your screen. Test it. We also better test it. Say the bear we are Bobo Bonina. So remember you have a bar of chocolate. If you can pass through our studios, you have a bar of chocolate for
a bar of chocolates.
David. All right. So thank you so much, dear Rachel, and thank you our viewers for staying till now. We are coming back for our discussion on the road. See you soon.
Yen in church, Jumedia Strongqua, Methodist, Yasha at the air breb, in church, so you best see a dear, Afa, the new Efanyang coupon, yes, to Christo, home, Kong, and a sunny to your GDMO anamo. A be pence and pence, a GDN fappem. Yen church, you be pisa, you best see a neighbor. Kaya way, na yen see a the hour yen church, so yen church, yama GDNMO at the hope pepe.
Odofo say afia na ode we fidie na to WTV dia ene na yema wache ema wakwa aba de roso na yegusu we yansa na yebedi nkomo no yewo onmonyamfo bi ebepe say yebema no awoda papa. So it is a very, very, very big happy birthday to a friend and a brother, a colleague and a mate in ministry, and this is coming from all of us here and also the class of 2018, the ministerial class of 2018, the Reverend Edmond Yerenchifianko, from the children you have raised and you are still raising. We will wish you a happy birthday, Daddy. Thanks for revealing Christ to us. Thank for revealing Christ to us. We say, increase, multiply, and replenish. Have a blessed day. Also, Fianco, this is coming from all your children, for all of us here in this studio, and by extension, all your mates from the ministerial class of 2018. God bless you, Osofo, and have a wonderful time the whole day.
Enjoy your day, sir.
All right. So we are moving straight into our discussion, and to help us with this discussion is our gallant, indefatigable Superintendent Minister of the 𝗟𝗡𝗃, specifically in the Tema Diocese, Osofo, the very Reverend Samuel Asante Glover. You are welcome, Osofo.
Thank you, my brother, Osofo Adzika, and I hope you are all doing well.
Yes, we are doing well.
And chinam no nenyama, and chinam no. And chinam
me bas you gache, ti da me bas you no dey. Unza me so me ba ya me ban temti. Me ba na ajo. Me be ba na ajo beka.
So we wanya ne dam ye fan chinam bra ye pese ye didi dok no.
Dok no so na say atiso.
E kosro pa.
Ya atiso. Hey, there be minister say atiso, say akosro. There be say atiso.
Dabi.
Dok Adzika ene the cross symbol no. Ene mo kan. Ene de mo kan.
Ene yan kan bi o.
Ene mo kan.
Production room for say agama lizard.
Omo say agama lizard.
Ene de mo kan. Ene de mo kan.
Okay. Ene Osofo ansa na ye be wie ne so ye de we bia ye correct answer no e be mo obi akopy yen. Ye mpe copy. Ye mpe copy bia. Osofo mpacho ne mpomu of mama want to say sorry ma Methodist ma wo eye Tema Diocese spoon second on what to say.
Oh, Nyankopɔn adom ifase e dana se etumi sorry say dia na ahoden wo hɔ ma na e Nyankopɔn hyira nti Nyankopɔn adom ebesuafo ni nyina no ye ho ye efi so asɔre so nkakrakra ye de nkakrakra bɔkɔbɔkɔ ye kɔ nkakrakra
yo
nyame
yo so ye da se ye nim se nansen na eye Wenchi Methodist Hospital eba Tema be ye medical screening asofo bebre ekoya na wokra wo ka se nka yemfa enhwehwemu bi nka ho na we de enye Wenchi government hospital we de eye G komfo anoche ana o masam aba beto dwanura ye nyane nte ye se nka doctor fo se wo mo ko strike sanse ba bia wo mo te bonguru a wo mo tim no yetu mo ya a na nko mo se eye se wo mo be ko strike but we de ye se o masi nkonwa ama ntiase aba ama sese de o ma pene se o be ye adwuma so for minim se wudi eye news ye chi o te ye no na sen na hu no
yeah dog yeda se on se de bia na ya na se ye ba afidie su ne kasa ya na kasa ya na tu de bia mpanifo a omudi eniama ni mo hwema eniama ekoso awose ye boy homode ni etumi hwe na ye buama Ghana ye ya temu etumi tremu asomdwe mu doctors fuyi ene anesi fuyi ankasa ye omo ye etuma wo ban mu yankasa no da bia no mo kasafa omo hwe a oman no ehwe omo ohun enu nam so ma omo mo bibiri na no efi oman ni mu kakra no kura no so na aka no susu kura na omo susu eye aduma no so ba bia ye dia momo a omo da no susu is a problem eba no sa na ha adwen I say ayi wo memu na aduma wo ye no ye hyeda egu osomfaso wo ye aduma ma obi na nipa no hyeda egu osomfaso sa no ya na ha adwen enti ade a ye bi ye di treaty aduma Ghana adumayefo ewo oman we mu no ya na ano ode ye obi aduma ho hia so obi aduma ho hia owia time na covid ba ye especially na abadumayefo nyina etifie abadumayefo nyina etifie the only people are na omo ko adwuma no ye essential nurses for ne a doctor for a no mo ye no omo ye adwuma eno krampo no incentives ben and a bind ma wo. The only thing that was given to them was tax waiver. If you create kura no ye tue sika kura si ebi mo kura ensanka omusika.
So for na unim lost de eye ahomete kakra ewo de wu kan mu kra ne se mpanifo na aka wan asem bi ato se asotro mienu mani hanhane ye nyi bi mfiri mu no se kra de se anyinamo ewo hospital nyina kra no bebre na de ECG for kan ti ECG for so kra se wo mu kwa akotwam so for eno so hu ni se fa kan we hu ni
so for say na making so na making say ade no efe ni ya ama akwetse wo ye adwuma within the health sector no a on sem fata on sem fata ade hard thing hard thing dog omaya wo mu eniama how eniam but at the end of the day no it is yen timemufo na ye ni bi no ye ni ebre yen ye ebre because panika so oni baby da infa no otra no akọ aduma na in the first place ne ye senkra na eba amanfo adwemu se baby a omote a omodan was see etumi yi omufio na mu yi omufio no alternative arrangement ben na mo ye sometimes there should be that kind of stakeholder engagement e bia na baby a moji asase no anase moji bia na omotena no e dia ye no e bia na ye adepa
Ministry of Health Ministry of Health for say
se san komodie ni course a adenti na wo se ka omo ba se omo de omo tumedie beto onum ansa na akiri ye arrangement na fe omo anya ntiase na omo akọ adwuma
yo also for Ministry of Health say Ministry of Health at the assembly to Jomo say we are actively seeking to resolve the electricity issue can na me pese ode eno no ediko wie ma me say ye de ye nyante ye senka 91 hospitals de enka tinton time ye twitwa nka ne ani mu anche bia no mo beda sumu ayafo eho bekọ adwa mu nanso Ministry of Health eso e de abetudwa akire ECG say wo mo ye no ma resolve eye nsam nti enche bia no mo betu sika ni bi amom afutuo ben ye de ma both Ministry of Health
I was see etumi hu hospitals no ehimfo asede some betua omo your friend is saying omo electricity bills no ehimfo Ministry of Health asede ana say hospital nankasa internal generation funds or generate enodi bi etuatua we no I was say etumi yehu sania ehye no etie ewo aban hospitals ne ade no aban ne tua edemo mo anase omo nkasa internal generation funds no mo generate no na omode eye adwuma no se omo ntumi entua I was say etumi senti a omo ntumi ntua omo internal generation funds na omo gigye no iso ana se omo nkasa IGF no tua scan omo gigye ewo mo dwuma mu internally no iso ana say budgetary allocations no mo aye for omankasa omo obrabo no etiseng so enra I have an opportunity to visit have a meeting with one particular judge and also how omo wo judicial when it comes to finance. I said omankasa internally generation funds no generate kra no aban and some percentage a ombetumi ayusu it omankasa no niama bebre on my home omankasa ewuska kra na nya de ombetumi edi aye sa na tie ewo within the health sector na say sa na etie dia na wo say aban etumi hwe na ehwe ni yi but for me say the best sasa meters na etua bill no from the hospitals no ni na say ya use prepay edema bia say sambre no mo ka say aban adwuma ko ni nyina no mo betutu sa meters no no mo the prepaid meters ni bia be abebo aban to ni ade it is no mo the people health sector one ma say Ministry of Health and etomo mo a o mehu say omo anto a we nyi obi na eba be down mo ka hospital nankasa will go in darkness and omangasa so say IGF ne so omangasa be we o budgetary allocations any say no be share your budget ombetumi ahwe omuhu
osofo nti
minia obekomu no se ebia na wo mankasa editua na enye ensebia na odin a echichire omo eho omo wa bia certain emle bia echichire omo a bekomu no na nke bia ko mankasa na eho omo ade ka ombetumi ayu etino we need to have that information so that we can be able to interrogate the matter very well.
We hope say Ministry of Health they or yo na de waka no because hospitals they unya do mo nyina mo nsem bebre right from OPD to the mortuary obia e de nyinam na yeju also for ye fi hospital no na ye ko aduane ton mu dokono da no na ye bisa say baby a wo to dokono wo he enra Mia me share enkwala hudu ibi edikata mi ti said ebe omu hu nse sofo na eto dokono me to dokono to dokono
recording in progress
na me bisa dokono bo enra na ju minya dokono prizes bebre but ora Brian Champon Dr. Aoye BTV MP osi say de dokono bo ewo form papa ukra sidi mienu ubenya dokono ato me pa acho kpomfo edokono asem tesen.
Yeah, dog. If I no prenya me say okay say u share eche na uye yi na ukoto doko na me hu say uye sofo anu prenya me animu ni yen kranfo ni yen sheda na onya adwen bebre sa asanya apese uye doko no wen
da bi kra so sofo ntimi ko gina doko no ho nto utumi ko gina doko no ho nto
nti sofo gina doko na uto na bone ben waye oh Emma Dokono prominence. Emma Amanfo Kwe
said software credit Doko. Okay, next time. Mempe bibi ebeka say eye unethical.
Debi. And yes, I will continue on the but sometimes you look, sometimes when you want to search for information and then you want to see how people are feeling, even how your church members lament in town. Yeah, sometimes it's even possible you discuss yourself and then sit among those public places, enjoy the meal and see the kind of information that come. Ujina wa so dem wa obenya bibi di aka.
No na me ye. Me share hoodie, me share check.
Person man for be hu say you koto do kwa azanya akokun odokun na se.
But some prices of cake in a cost through another eba form.
I say there be your the economic jurisdiction determines your expenditure. Depending on baby who want and sometimes determine prices near there. We out and no out so and a chair and yama auto. Last meto cocoa namenam easily gone. And me driver no at all cocoa at the bremi. Cocoa any enkatie dog minim sanya me talk ko pool and I say certain areas for the first time I me talk ko easily gone down and me manu 20 Ghana one fancy samba ko ne nkati o de bae no ko ne nkati ase me nam New Town me turn 5 Ghana cedis me turn 20 Ghana hey ewo easily gone yes. So it is sometimes eti me enti every na ko ye na ye twem me driver and say hey da ye do ukoko no na me say ye twem ye beto New Town.
Also for me nko phone so na me ne ye nua ba akọ sofo o zoom so o ye sofo de na emom so o ye ochechefo owo Agric Extension Department ewo KNUST College of Agric. Yenua Reverend Dr. Enoch Ejekum. Also for the world
our parish, also for.
Na empomu te saying.
Yami adumo.
Yo, esukufu. Yo, esukufu obi ahun ye enkankan o department any gamsufu a wo boa wo mo bibia ye kama wo hode.
Obi ahun ye kama ewa.
Yo, yeah, that's it. So for me, the last time Okoto dokono na me can't me dear so for Penny Glover say me kwanka me mokola nko jina hunkoto na obi ehunu say so for to dokono. Minim the last time I to dokono ni Kumasi said ye tie. But saying ana ye de man wo in terms of price.
The last time we thought Dokno Kumase, it was about 3 cities.
Oh, okay. Yo.
Usually, first thing best 2 cities, Ubenya Biato, but you see them from 3 Echo. But the new pono said there's of Penica and Ejna baby Alba Koto. Or where I stay, our Piedu, Metimania, Kenke, 3 cities. But Uko campus inside her baby, then you should be paying about 5 cities for 1 bottle of Kenke.
Oh, a year campus Momu Suku for Nisikano.
Hey, school for almost go. Hey,
all right.
Almost go.
Yo, Zofo, and I friend one not ye do adventure. A year Dr. Brian Champon, or ye a Greek minister, no sign ye a BTV MP or see. Planting for food and jobs done on your friend new din come or say a nunti a bro adorson. A bro be wo a year a foom a brave so abba a year gaswa. Say ashetakra. Say dokno boy of fufu 2 cedi crowd to me dinya be. Me pacho a yampa.
My first response is that there's a lot of maize available. Very true to see and production no akosoro.
Okay.
But ensure that I affect market price. In the say business say or no ne doctor okoto na if an auto.
Okay.
Because generally 2 cities the main the last time Matis obi akoto dokuna yeton man 2 cities. In the business maybe okoto ebia a hono befo na at least yenyina yetime de achirebi.
Okay, you so for your baby son. Let's go to the substantive. Adena a bro adorson aye ka se ekuafo kra se bi onyan sakra de atwa bro dorson. Nemum ntimi ma eye market no so ntimi ma ye ma menum nkoto bi nkonika emfa no adokono yi ema ye nti ne boa na nim se e kosoro. What has been the mitigating factors also?
The key challenge next year, also baby, are producing maize no one. Bringing it from the farm to the market is usually the problem, because most of our village roads, okay. Until there could be a village, there's a lot of production. But car the goods to be farm or another village job market, it will be once in a week. So once in a week, they say I didn't call back on movie and opano kwa obi and who bet me movie from Chrome. So most of our maize is stuck in the farm and it hardly gets to the market. Or say if market day, no one say near the and then about be free. But no crowns almost the bar because on time turning, then there's so easy price and send a bear obet me sikakra and they are born the brush. I'll go back to the village.
Wow, and the natural said the dan wo kan say PFJ no e yampa se duane de etimi de bia ba pa na mum se de be ya aduane no ebeba. Hello, so for temenka. So for can you hear me please?
I said line call for.
Okay, you.
I can hear you now.
You. Nameka say this confirms what you said the last time on the fact that the planting for food and jobs indeed was a good program and has yielded a lot of dividends pa. But said in food betimi abba a year a drama so biaton. What will be your advice to government in your conclusion words?
My advice is say you roads now. About bois. This year, say a year of roads. A year of roads. No, say I who cities no baby a roads are what that. But in baby a phone wa yenye diani if if we can start working on those roads and improve the transportation system, then I'm very sure that we'll have a lot of food moving from the farm gate to the market for all of us to go and buy.
So for yebedas say wenyamre amaye we das say wenyam. Oh, osofo ansana wo be kono nka we de me da wase na nka me yiwe free mu. Quarcoo so ho asam aba betodwa. I think said the last time so ye no di Quarcoo hu nkomo kakra. Say owura 𝗏𝗏 ka sɛ ewiem nsakraye ama sese cocoa no yanhwe yi a ni dua say ye hwen na yanyan anani yetwa no ebeye den kakra na sese anom yade so ade ne ho agimu de yanhwe ya Ghana ye cocoa nsem no ekofom pa eden na in your department more ye concerning these news.
This news, climate change in there, a problem everywhere because for your cocoa no, normally we are moving with patterns. So it's expected between March, April, no, now year, then somewhere around October, November, December, and you should be expecting some.
Oh, ebe say also for line no. Aye ejina kakra nanka ye bisa na dwenkyere efa de eye owura Joseph Boahengedu eka afa eye koko osofo se wa ba me pa cho to asoma me
Now around October, November, and a lot of harvest no. Still now in so no air to. And say third year, and no in Brofomeka said there was a lot of humidity in the atmosphere. Then Sabanos are there in a black pot and so would come up. A banswa, a no cocoa, and then a lot of them would also get spot. And one of the interventions they say, especially around this, I know officially from tomorrow, cocoa board best start pruning, but some districts be started that. And in so no started air cost no, then we have to reduce shade in our cocoa farm, prune the weak branches. Those ones are as a Arabian area canon. Here, training in if you send a bear and from a kakra a bit to me afa cocoa nimo. Then there are also fungicides available for farmers. I think last year the challenge was cocoa, but I expect to say around October, still it will be raining. So now fungicides are available. So this time, because of climate change issues, I see making fungicides now available for cocoa farmers so that rain intensity, air cost, then they can also be spraying their cocoa pods so that it doesn't get destroyed.
All right. Also, for lastly, on the human factors in this climate change, Penfoka says a brave ma amania so emma. Climate change ni nyina gina enipa dwumadie bi a yedi a etimima ewiemu nsakra ye ekwa atwesa. What are some of these human factors here emma climate change especially Ghana baby ayewe?
Ghana baby ayewe say ye related to cocoa. Then I think that one of the human factors no ebe galamsey. Because now most of our cocoa farms are being converted into galamsey sites. It can get trees now, they provide shade for cocoa. No, so say you're training in so a tank a bit no, it's also not helping. In this a bit galamsey, which I know say and a political issue, but in a bit pa. And can also a bit me up boy to solve a problem because climate change then we are looking at a 30-year or 40-year period. But in Kaka once we start taking good steps, we can be able to get some proper response.
Very much. Also for we just spoke to the Reverend Dr. Enoch Tam Ejokum or church for a war. The Agric Extension and Development Communication KNUST. Also for ye da say also ye method is for papa or can more share boa gamsun sem KNUST. We are so grateful, very proud of you also for Glover.
Yes, dog.
Dog
nti han mu de dokun arrange between if 3 Ghana, 4 Ghana, 5 Ghana cities.
Not just a 2 CD ni baby, 2 CD ni baby. But also for agricultural aspect, ebro number, and that one will give it to the minister. Say planting for food and job. Yeah, Papa, His Excellency, no more edi any muma eba edi bad. Indeed, the last time I see research I hear ni department na church planting for food and job. I am ba eduane na ba. Ne mumegu emfuo mu ho. Enti mi ma adwa so esan akwan ene enioma bebre ntia. Ekuafo ntumi amaduane mai.
Say I won't say agree no say who take no as a priority as a nation. Dog. Ebe reduce sa unemployment ya e kan wan say ebe reduce no drastically. Agree because every day be any pay yen aduane no dey survive. So say we are or minus say tu ani edisi agree so now we agree as your priority. Eduma e create no enye eduma ketwa. So, now no set and so you are tackling it holistically. We be honest say you see who him say adienebu but any room. And one of the ways are a man adienu so e back room in the value chain. Yeah, car and so I to me a chain and yamane de ba any kwan omofaso. Any in Quarcoo could be bring na cars no e be to me akọ places in akofa we na ban. Sometimes bridge keke. Bridge Kakio, you cross from the food point, to the market center, and that's already back to common bridge keke. Now a breaky transportation system. To me, way to me about. Name the aneno architecture, not airport. It's a holistic something. I was say a buying be out between any DSC agree so we be. Now there was all okay. Now making sure say, oh, yeah, holistically, Ashama in the the value chain in there to me ejine send a baby fear banny at the end a bit to me a cock and yes oye be na se ujebia ni so so any ye
yo so yeah that's a software
yeah na was say a politicians na nkasa suni yeslem yeah omunka no kre emfanchire ye so yeah no omunka no kre emfanchire ye baby a uto ukoto dokun no 2 cedi no and ukoto dokun no 2 cedi no na watumi akire bia yeko na yatumi verify na hu se who we no kre because uka say biane bua ye verify on say e fine so that's a meeting na say and depending on baby a wo no ye ntumi nka say oboa entirely oh ye ntumi nka say dokun 2 cedi no enye no kre
obi say ye free bitifin so so ni
and the price no it's also to me my hu say ukọ baby to say aha ubenya dokun 2 cedi ato oh ni a verify hu say no kura ni hu so okay and the for the no kura nyame ani moni omutumi nya dokun ni 2 cedi no eto but anya sa pe na akwa say politicians or baby omdigba ene ya eti man ni musu so wo baby edigba say nya fa
yo so for yenko eye story etwa to kura eye ohene poporo a wo hwe dabon eso ana ode na nudi se mu abetudwa se airport Tamale airport anka ye pese ye tuni ye papa Akufuado akasenka ode beto ohini tolidin so no anka be ya anka won sesa na dwene kakra isane se ohini popuro na waka founding fathers wo mode MPP ba nte be koye amanyosem kakra nti nka ebetumi a anka onya adwen sakra kakra so for minim say wedi story so echimpa cho ede afutuo na o de be ma afa ho
dog let me say over the past few years your president I will say obia anase bia opese otu odi obidin ekotu baby bia no na akoye problem na kasakasa aba ho. And the question is stakeholder engagement ben ene ekoso ansana or the sawe no abetudwa ana say as part of the strategy no sometimes no all the betudwa now what they are testing waters no wa resenia amount for response ebeye ansana unsa amount for any ji ho a now they aba unsa amount for any ji ho a now they call but we penny and usanso ne as a president no information ne machinery awo no esu yie pa nia opese unye bia obetumi enya ansa na watumi ayeden make emphatic statement we the beba betudwa over the years no obia na say monumental structure bia president pese odi obi be dimbeto so obe mano obe ona no bia no na akwakoye asem. And you see that say the obi din to biaye bia and say obi din to baby as a memorial ebeye nkae ediam ebeye nkae duma. That memorial name now they to sawi no, it carries a certain historical dimension that anytime you mention the name, people will ask who is that person, and then they will tell you the story. They will tell you the person's contribution to the development of the society or the nation at large. So what I mentioned, so it brings story, it brings past events near the idea. It no tn to din yemfa obia din ento so keke. So nti anu baba e ben stakeholder engagement ben ena akoso ena akwesa. And I was nana so ya na so eti ase say look Ghana na ye wumu no abeye political state and ye wum these are abeye political state no say aban bi ene wo so a ade bia sa aban no eye bia no eni to the benefit of that party. So what I'm saying, even if say different political party ene wo power na so mo di obi din and na so mbeye bibia omonye bibi a ebekwa benefit another political party, they won't do so. They won't do so.
Ti so for be me say ho na sem ni gina no esane say ye nyina nim say nansen na enamko wankrata mu amanfo ka se o ye papa be me say edin bia wo de bebe bia na akwa say e bia wa amanyofo nko a wo de ko eye amanyofo for a buy and son away no so ba omo ha omo so bibi omo beye bia no omamanyofo nkwa na omo de ma omo it na chere say ejina de ohene ba ne de ne papa te ase ekoba na esa wo man no imbalance kakra wo
na making sa no man no sa no o man akoye enti say we obi a uti Ghana man mu a na say politicians ye bibi na say eyo won asa ni awuba ye nche obi one more be bibi to the and on mine na e wo mu susu no obi a wo ye bibi bia wo mine mu bia wo be make the kind of contribution bia no na ya swing to a particular pendulum yeah swing it no say bia a party bi na wo power na bia nia me bi na enkoye na say wo chire wa drink kakra na say ye
ya target
we there our party
we are so for cry now we preaching no one hwe ni yie wa no Patrick kakra say ho no hwe
eni asenti sani ya o man no ene ha adwen but obi a nipa na ye de edin no eto no question I was bisa ne say nipa no ofata ana say ye bo ni din da so na say ye bodin no a amanfo tu kwan fi aman so na say ye ba na ebisa say wana ni sa enipa ya asemesi ya ni dinda ade isu ya eden story ene ebeka eden ni contribution ni impact e wo society ni mu no ene sen amanfo ebehwe so ede asua ede abo omobra nkola eba ebenyini na so mbetu se edin we na da ho no mu a oma mehu nipa no oma meti nipa no nka but ni din na ebo ho no mu nti no people are curious to know what actually did the person do? Empa na nipa no ma nti ani din
so for yema na emie lines no mayen we are na watoa so ama ye we ebeje wadwen kire fa climate change me we say man sheda anye wadwen kire nti whilst you gather your thought no na we'll open the phone lines.
Until we've activated the phone line 025-625-3461, 025-625-3461. How much is KK in your area? Obenya KK 2 cities our area now. Ofreya to me at church mu. And 3 cities so ofreya obi to me aka.
Question less and obi e gami.
Obanyona komi.
Niji gakomi
na hole 2 cities. Yo okuchomi lo ko obanyona le. Sidi enyo. Kwa banyo na na kan ko twa wo banyo ke o cash CD10 o banya ni o pay.
All right. So we have Osofo Daniel DeGraft Braze. Osofo the world oh.
My family show.
Sofia mo akwa mo ache.
You so appropriate to say.
Boko say Bishop Bacho yetio.
Yeah, on the issue of naming, you know.
Okay.
Naming, you know. Said there Osofo Ekano. No question when he say. A question of my no. So what's some there? If you make whatever significant contributions that you make, and you are not affiliated to a political party, it means that your cow will be there. And that is very sad.
Okay.
It is very sad. I will say our leaders, two main political parties here at the LFI, they should also consider some individuals contributions that are very significant for this nation. Now, Papa said, 1 year, yes, I'm as I said, some way, not 1 year to maybe not a would need political party. As I said, you will not be remembered in any way. Give the next train, I saw more shame. Uncle Fubi or only political party here. But we will say their contribution towards the building of this nation, very, very significant. It is a almost and here on one and this for so bad almost yes. The best vessel. Yet the other is almost on party from one. No more show my no more hook of one or my yejuma, no more yeti. Your question be quite here. We have a lot of people. Question sacking no money it could be great on my yejuma. It is the best thing. You should consider some of these people, and not only them who are aligned to your political party. The contribution.
Yo, so for now, me patch osuma si enkoto dokuna sena odema wo mo sena utia osuma.
Me mo de bo man probi
man probi party na me bisa dokunu.
Omo de dokun aye omo project omo ye ga dokun.
Okay.
Omo de aye project omo ye. Kwese bi omo de ba.
Okay.
This is our fancy.
Who are you 5 CD one?
Okay. It is a Greek minister can say a year. And the main name said, I can say a year. On check, a very on check, baby or Todono. On cat may you.
All right. Yourself where does a bishop. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Fireman, good morning.
Fine morning, Anita. How are you doing?
I am well. Yourself?
Oh, God is bigger than my problem.
Amen.
Adzika, how are you doing?
I am fine. Fireman.
Thank God. TV.
Uto doku say.
Asem kakra me pese mechanic say.
Okay.
Brian Champon. Onu no ye. Joseph of our time. Wa gbe tuma papa. But when him say e bro there aba. Bankofo bi na kebo omo dokun le pa. So mo ma dokun ni bo nya din. Se na ebe ya ye be bu akufado amemo ni mu ase. But enye tuma. Ebi a me kini se ye ton dokun 3 cedi. Bro no so a me ti ye ton dokun 3 cedi.
O te fa area be mu na ote.
Oh, me ti Dansoma towards Ebenezer Secondary School.
Okay.
Ye ton dokun 3 cedi wono. I'm telling you. Be Christian me to me can draw. Ye ton dokun 3 cedi. Buko ma. Dokun de ayefu wono. But in Crawford, the one way is the one, no better move Akufado, Amemono, Etimote, but then yes, at the same time, you know, may come doctors in the one. Doctors, yes, Remu, they say I'm buying the marker, so I'm a musica. But I'm buying the Subuso, I'll tell you yesterday. The kind of workers with the mom, make sure you will provide them. Not 2 years in the sono, but we are who came. But what they are saying, who now be the next president, who be the president in the swamp. Make sure say who decide and who the problem.
Fireman, that's it. Muluwa, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. WTV. Ayeko Wani.
Yo. Muluwa, wana moke onye saminya lo.
Oh, inye saminya we babe wan bolo ene nyenu.
Sorry. Yo wonga wenu.
Yo, makpa Ghana nikotoma mete. Heko be no madeke ane otimi doa. Dokuno 2 cedi. Makpa mete. Se hesi bami. Let our conscience lead us. Let us not take the people. Kafra, kanene new man be omedo wangano ye. Alino. Ona, wama mepe, mani hewa. Church Africa madeke angenia no jelu na madeke because blefonge di wana blefonge. Lo makpa mepe, makpa minister pe. He goofed big time in saying that they are not like a plantain, a bunch of ninekion. It's about 3 cedi. Wama mepe. We are wama mepe. He minye imu mohun and then I know the minimum you can get kinky in Akuse is between 3 cedi, 4 cedi, 5 cedi. Lo makpa mepe. Moreover, there is an issue, WTV. Akuse, there is no doctor syndrome. Akuse Government Hospital is one of the first government hospitals in the Republic of Ghana. There is no doctor. As a parent within Ninekwa, we have 3 doctors at post. We have a medical superintendent, other 2 professional doctors, and then 2 physician assistants. But then, hospital, there is no doctor that takes care of them. There is no doctor. I've called the municipal health director. I've called the Akuse police commander. I've called the MC to come to our aid. Lord, this Sunday, I don't know if your cameras can also help us. Akuse, this Sunday, 4:30, we want to do an open forum. Because what is going, people are losing their lives. Akuse Pegi Hospital, the mortuary is working more than the hospital because people are dying more. WTV.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. 025-625-3461. 025-625-3461. You can also call us. When you call, please tell us how much a ball of kinky is in your area. Hello. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning, Madam Napume.
Nyami adomo.
Nyami nshilamo pa.
Amen. Nyami nshilamo.
Nshilamo pa. Mepacho kinky asamuna mokano. Baby, I'm a kinky. I turn it to this 4 cities.
Okay. 2 cities in the Baby, any one 2 cities there.
Baby, I'm a to be the minya be 2 cities. 3 cities and 4 cities.
Mepacho.
If you are the Becca Sidia because self police course about dear passy. My top body global 4, me turn the bed 30 cities. If you best like a moment with Nediani, a womb class, and no Muntimin family, a bassa, a bema, a Bian Semono.
Was a body no to about saying 30 cities?
My top body 4, Bear November Muhas, October Muhosa.
Okay.
Therefore, 40 cities or 30 cities.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my Biane did but said by ye bebe Kulumono. They are buying no more than I'm a class of other Swiss Methodist Captain, the Brigade Captain, and that's
okay. Yes, we are that Sepa Emmanuel. Bet me for 025-625-3461. 025-625-3461. Frey and night ending como. Yes, he can nebo a 2 cities pay. Hello, good morning, Reverend Roland. Over every Konongo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But I'm on today.
Yami Adomo, what's way?
And I'm not doing it. Natural, Madam, for yesterday, making my daughter's birthday a memorable one.
Okay.
I have 2 issues. I have 2 issues. 2 issues. The first one has to do with the renaming of the edifice for after people who have worked for the nation. In problem New York, sometimes in the the people that have been nominated to be used for the renaming, what has their contribution been to the country?
Okay.
But sometimes they look at the political affiliation at the hand, and I have a problem with that. For many Bishop Barrier, what many are not tuning for the country. They have labored for the country, and if the names come, I think that he is refuting it. I think that is the only thing. Then the next issue has to do with the kinky. In fact, kinky because I can't even find them. Any young I want to eat kinky. I can eat kinky. By the body and things that they are here. So I'm a quacky. I'm banning the many southern party. They will come to the villages and then transport the food so that we will to have a lot. In fact, the kinky
because of you, I come and set up a kinky restaurant.
We will transport some kinky. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Reverend. 0256253461025 6253461. Friend, I ain't come kinky unsem na ye kanu. Obi edi wa aka say kinky near 2 cities one area. Not just 2 cities anymore.
So far they are 2 cities.
Hello, okay. Alex. Good morning. No for every able to break.
Good morning.
Good morning. Me pass you too.
Pacho, me had 3 cities, 4 cities.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Pacho, my body is back. Mumbamodia, part of the FM.
Yeah, shut until one can.
The Pacho, my day back home to say, Mumbamodia, part of the FM.
Oh, WFM, okay.
Make a major WFM about major alcohol.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Also, better be our friend 02562534661 02562534661. Friend, na yeni komo kinki no yesi 2 cities wo mu 3 cities wo mu 4 cities. Now area ni de eyeseng ewo honom. And how well is the kinki? Ebi a kinki na sheda nye nkandokno yedi ahabana kata ho fefefe, but you know, it's not like that. Hello, good morning, Emma. Who Madina?
Morning. Mikasefi Madina.
Me pacho you. It's you.
Andra me tom fancy doctor.
Okay.
Morning.
Me pacho ma TV volume name from Kakrawai.
Me ton you 5 cities.
Oh, the name fancy doctor and ankara doctor.
Say fancy.
Me ton fancy doctor. Say ni doctor.
Oh, ni na doctor. Alright, ni na doctor. Okay. Eh, kinky.
Me di ba ko me tom you no me di ba ko no mantini na ye ma me. Nti mantini ko ni ba ko ko na ye nti mandi mi no. Nti me ton you 5. And also for point in any say. Ghana for so be ye ni have 42 man. A bro loan ka ba ko 15 cities, 12 cities. Into that ton what can we can no what can the bank no esi wo ko da marketer. Obetimi adi akọ. Debi ani ye so so mo di ibu ye. So for ye kan ho.
Na say debi aso na wo kon be do benku die. Sometimes you want to eat. Sometimes you want to eat kinky. Ubedi set dokun den ka once and for we know what top dokun. Okay.
Obi kura be ko je mu akoto ben kete. Obi be ko je mu akoto ben kete 2 cd 3 cd.
Yo, yes, that's it. You go so well phone so with me at the one this same. Also for global climate change. Super.
Yeah, dog.
Climate change.
Dog, I'm the climate change there. Idea.
So yenya call every second. Hello, good morning, Sister Mary.
Demonstration.
Hey, Sister Mary, demonstration.
Good morning.
That's it.
Sister Mary, but just afraid of you. We are until you can demonstration.
Sister Mary.
Sister
Mary, let me say, sorry, dance some there.
Demonstration.
Okay, Sister Mary, and only produce and casa with her. When you produce and casa with her, a sipon for money, a produce and casa with her. And then the other say, you're sure say Bishop Braze will be very familiar with the sipon situation. Only a casa. Yeah, Bishop Ansan so sharing a year and now no pay. So we'll link up with Bishop Ansan especially. To produce and patcho only Mama and Casa with your home. Also for Global and Patcho. Wait to me, Ankasa.
Okay, Nyakola be free bonwe. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, mommy.
Maybe I should to say.
Maybe I should me adomo na say.
Me adomo. Na doc no area ni mo hodie.
Maybe I should me kasa free bonwe.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeti.
Maybe I should bonwe 2 CD, 3 CD.
Maybe I should my volume, TV volume no manimbra from kakrama ye.
Maybe I should mama.
Okay.
3 CD.
Okay.
Also, there are 3 CD and now 2 CD.
2 CD die 3 CD die
Okay, 2 or 3 okay. And I know be can say age na baby a wo no nti.
That is 2 CD, 3 CD.
Okay.
Okay.
Cause twaso. Okay, yo, that's it. Be me say dokono na. Enti obi be ka say minister is not totally wrong. It's an say
Bonurefo entirely right too.
Okay, yes. Bonurefo so mo de don to no tu si nti agina baby a minim de abiti fifo so price on kokko minim de omo de tie de
obi tie yen wo hono ma on free
enti obi tie yen ehwe yen won kokko price we abiti fi nkwati a yen kwa wasa brother Mensa.
Yes, bro.
Yo na wasafo mo so mo dokono ebo te sen.
Pacha dokon boy 2 CD ne 3 CD.
Okay. Enti wasafo so de so ye 2 CD 3 CD yo. Me pa jo Brahmens ato aso e.
Me pese me kan say yesre oman Ghana fo. Oman ye ya man. Nti se ebekoso ya efiyen a. Se niam bi ho ye din kakra na ye pese ebo ne de yetum. Na to na ye wutum no a wodi twa wonyonko no. Saa no so bibi ne de na oton no ahokọ atwe kakra ono so beton abodin ama nti se wo ton ade abodin ama wonyonko a wo se wa wo ho na wo ton ama no onye friends ade papa unya ade papa bi enfri nti esere oman no abibia president bi obebe bia anye ba yentimamufo no de papa na yentimamufo no mum ne yenye o hwa from Lawrence Abreso up to now president bi obebe bia anye nti me trase na medwuma me say yentimamufo no mum ne yen ni suban nti yen sesa yesuban ni yesuban ne nya papa obama oman no so aye papa man kakra mpese me kan no medam asenya.
Yo, yes, that's it.
That's it. Frefo twa to okra ni anayafa. Also for global mpacho for climate change no ewie mayen na ye ma baba.
Yeah, so for I'm say climate change na baba a global crisis situation o man bia hwekwan o be fa so a o be redeem omo warming situation in their eniama affect climate no em say or mind be born home they call the Western world. They are trying to mitigate the climate issues. Mama projections near the idea. But the any I war this enclave one. Any amambo I war it to me a boy my climate it to me gina ye mono. Ye every cram the SN. Oh, a man for adaptive certain measures to help their climate situation. Yeah, I war na ye war sanya mane dada. It me boy climate no dada no. Ye every plan mum na ebi mo ye omu de yi na every plan ye say ye de. So na we say ye to me de measures it me sisi on mu ye a ebi to me aboa. Isi ana was here reform ye laws no ni ade say ubu obesi dan e wo baabi. Obeye project bi wo baabi na se enua wo saa e hon mu dada na se wutwegu a ansa na ebema o permit no e wo say law bi ban no law bi chechire wo a say ubu saa ndua ne gu a the same ndua do a ubu ye na wo so make sure say o project na wo ye no be make some kind of ndua allocations dodo bi ansa na ya granteo permit ne saa ne amaniama no say na ebe ya ebetumi e de recover ndua biblia ye etwa edigbo na major a happen ye galamsey site ni ade no kura nyame animu nie yamfa politics no antun chamber bi na yamba together as a mind na yanhwe ncc ni ayekoso environment because of good person ye mind nia menua o mind no any sa climate issue ne de we should forget it. There's
Yeah,
no way we can mitigate.
So for it's always refreshing and interesting when you come on our screen to assist in our discussion. Also for Penny, the very Reverend Samuel Glover Asante, so for Penny, I will share a yekun secretary so a face also or your communication aspect or so a campaign strategist. That software say wababe boy. Yeah, papa, also for me here, no emfa no kakra. So for baby, I will be a Yankopom and a yes, and so on fan abasa kesiano and to so na untumi me kan ho kenenka so for ami here na nke se obabe kan ho na say climate change change of weather na kakra ma so for
question ba ku bi ma na me question ba ku bi ma mu am studio on se musumu tumi twa da me ba no musume dem mo kwenke ni mo china
am bebre so for to question yanko
Entumana na ehye no need the same and na buku no so need the same.
Okay, you so for any ekodwen ho abo you ekodwen ho aba thank you very much ashefo ye twa ye ho aba ye ba pe eye Madam Rachel or the apomodin bremo afen na dwumadie no eye de afen ya soja no a ye ba be twa ti no ye twa ye ho aba ye ba apomodin is next.
Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Munyina akwaba edeba Accra branch yi mu. Pokuase kwabenya main road no so. Aha eno manfo a ya wanya fracture. Tese wo mo na mu abuo africhie na empokura wo susu se bia obi na ato o maduro. Wo mo mkonya akwanhie pra. Aha no nya yaresa. Dr. Kwosua Aduaya enipa yenim na bia yenso kan ahwere no manadwo. Wo bedi wato ho ahwew se ebetoa. Wo asori akọ. Power Specialist Herbal ewo enfidie scan ya hwehwe wo nipadua no mu na ekse yare kura hawo. Wo do mu ndro na nam no asan yare kura. Yare ba ko so ne saye o mumbre pa hepatitis B, sciatica, stroke, diabetes, akomamu yare ahoro, typhoid, awo, dunso mu yare. Ni nyina Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Koko Accra or Kwabenya ACP Road Kumasi or Feyase Wani Josbro filling station the Divian Moon and Atakra so Anadi Estates Customs Road Ghana have a Biobia will be Anfre 0244 54 44 22 and 0200 38 38 31.
Power Specialist Herbal Hospital.
Hepatitis B Ayarisa Fian Kasa.
So pesa obeye ensemtrenia enye school bi akeke ene wo se wo ko ene school amekanfo dia mawa eye Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism admission ashase 2021-2022 academic year or 2-year NAPTES diploma programs BTC journalism and media studies business administration and hospitality management short courses our between 6 months cosmetology and makeup digital and social media marketing radio broadcasting and a video and photography. Our facilities are Hodua, Ebe Bowadishia. Your hostel facilities are Obenya Baby Ada, TV, and radio studio. What about your practicals? Obetro computer, environment Nanka Sansono, and why you come? At church phone so, Woma Bing. Nasa Wobia Wadishia, attachment, and your Juma Samudi, Winnie How Cra. Entika Way, Copy admission forms Nibitos Sia, a 60 Ghana cedis. And what your 2 campuses Nina. Kumase kwada so Oshimase Rollers ana Santasi Star Junction ana Frey 0504 234005 ana 0244 724087.
It's a bright Thursday morning from our studios here in Adzika. You're still watching 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗘. Wake up to a purposeful day. It's time for the health segment. My name is 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗘. Mema ashefo nyina akwaba eba apomuden emre. So apomuden is brought to you by 𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute. 𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute a therapy center. Wo hwehwe won echi kwanya. Ubehu won wo Kumase Kochi. And on apomuden, we are talking about the nutritional value of 𝗤𝗏𝗡. Nutritional value of 𝗤𝗏𝗡. 𝗤𝗏𝗡 is full of carbohydrates and it is an energy-giving food. A feast size is usually ideal and enough for you to eat, but to make 𝗤𝗏𝗡 a more balanced diet, you need a soup like the green leaves, spinach, and ayoyo soups, also known in English as mallow leaves. The ayoyo soup is powerful and loaded with fiber and key vitamins like folate, vitamin K, vitamin C, vitamin A, which serves the body with greater benefits. Since ayoyo soup contains vitamin A, which is a fat-soluble vitamin, and folate, the ayoyo soup helps our immune system. The ayoyo soup also helps with our reproductive health and our vision. So 𝗤𝗏𝗡 with ayoyo soup contains carbohydrates and supplies energy for the body. 𝗤𝗏𝗡 is full of carbohydrates, but a lot of energy, energy-giving food. 𝗤𝗏𝗡 best say yebedi with ayoyo soup. With ayoyo soup no eboying with our immune system, so eboying with our reproductive health and yen vision. We've been talking about the nutritional value of 𝗤𝗏𝗡. Nyameye adoma ochna jemre na hweyen on apomuden emre. So just as we always say here at the Wesleyan Television, we say we are celebrating the month of the motherland. Enti ye hweyen hu in crying say yenina we should eat Ghanaian food, but yendi Ghana Indian, but yendi di healthy. Apomuden was brought to you by 𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute. 𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute a therapy center. Ohwehwe won echi kwanya ubehu won wo Kumase Kochi. Midin de 𝗟𝗜𝗍𝗘. Me sorry to Miss Na is up next with Insurance Minutes.
𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute ayaresabia ahotoni asumdwe ahye homa edian no wakwankyere ni adekode apoten no a epia ma otokoso wa abrabomu nanso sensanom ni nubone fa basa betwa wa akwan mu a eyi wa adwene firi obotaye no so wo 𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute no yebetumi aboa wo ni wabusuafo a muhia moa nyina ma wogye ayemodea ye ayaresabia asebi yebeboa wona a wato nsane nubone fa ntentan mu ayaresabia ebotaye ne se ebeboa adwuma mu nimdifo asuafo ni nipa ahodo nyina ama watu anamwa edikan a edifa ahodie bebre won mpanimfo a yene won di dwuma no bi ne won a wo hwe adwene mu yare afutufo ni adokotafo ni anesefo a wode won ho afiri nsanom ne nubone fansem yatete saa nimdifo yi na wo nimdia ne nuoma pa ebo ayarefo no na de atwam nso ne se ayaresan hyehyeye ni gina abefo hyehyemu ni USA hyehyeye a wode di dwuma no 𝗡𝗡𝗡 ayarehwe ne fie die nyina ayepe yayaresan hyehyeye no gu ahodo na ebi ne medical monitored detox program, residential rehabilitation yesan tumi fa ye nananom akwa ahodo so sayare na ebi nso ne group therapy, 12-step AAA programs, recreational therapy ne nia ekeka ho ayarefo ne da akyehye ase bra ode ne nan besi biaye ho no a 𝗡𝗡𝗡 Institute ya belfo ayaresabia ehwe won a wadosuko won sane nubone famu na ani wiase afana hyehyeye nyina nso yepe adampa ahodo a ye wonu bi ne VIP rooms, professional rooms, standard rooms, and air-conditioned rooms. Laundry services ye free. Ahobambon sem so was stroke kama. Yasan wa biaya osua de na eba no aduane sem de a uni hawkra. Ye na tru kwan wo Kumasi kochi e wa Asante Mantam Ghana. Sa wo pentremu bi anso a me pa chow Fryan wo 0245 849185 ana 0322 496188. US Fonson Fryan wo 404 735 7697. Abe Fontaine Tansu Behuniyanwo www.𝗟𝗏𝗡𝑒du.org. Piptest Institute, the Extension Center for Integrative Therapy, home away from home.
Welcome back to Insurance Minutes, proudly brought to you by 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘 Insurance Company. Locates them inside Usu behind the Presbyterian Church here in Accra. But if you want to have your customers' interest at heart, it is all about insuring them using the public liability insurance policy, where you have to stash some money somewhere. If you have a public place, especially a restaurant or any other company, you can insure your place as well as those who would walk in on day-to-day activities. And of course, when something happens, you won't find yourself to blame. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘 has a message for us.
This is 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘. He's a good guy, but cannot stay away from unnecessary attention and flex. Yes! He received this brand new car from a relative abroad to work with, but decides to wait for a while before registering it. So now, with this uninsured vehicle and a DV plate, he flexes in every corner of the city. Hey. Don't be like 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘. Insure your unregistered vehicle with a chassis number with 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘 motor policy and stay covered. You can also take other policies such as personal accident insurance, fire and flood, money insurance, contractors all risk, and others. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘 Insurance. If it must be done, it must be done well.
Insurance Minutes was brought to you by 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘 Insurance Company. You can have a contact with them using all of their social media platforms, from Facebook to X to Instagram, or using their WhatsApp number. It will be rolling under your television set. Up next is Agro. Do stay with us.
Agro na sodeja Wesleyan TV yezi Jesus Christ ruko wiazi inara
Yama ahwefo nyina chena yama obibia akwaba